everyone! Chris wants to know what's the difference between active and passive voice. Kung saan, paano ba ginagamit ang active tsaka passive voice at paano masasabi na yung verb na yon ay nasa active o kaya passive voice. So, yung voice na yan ay isa sa katangian ng verb. Verb yan, property of the verb, kung saan ang subject ay pwedeng doer o kaya receiver ng action. Ang doer, pag may doer, kapag ang subject ay doer, yan ay active voice. Halimbawa ay, Mandy wrote a children's book. Anong ginagawa ni Mandy? Siya ay nagsusulat ng children's book. Itong ating subject, ang siyang gumagawa ng kilos. Itong wrote. Kapag naman yung ating subject ay naging receiver ng action, mapupunta yun sa bandang dulo. Dito, halimbawa ay, the book was written because the author likes children very much. Pwede namang walang subject yung doer ng mismong action, pero yung object natin ay nandito sa unahan at doon na pupasok yung passive voice. Okay lang na walang subject dun sa passive voice, basta yung pinakang object ang siyang nagiging subject, tagatanggap ng action. Ito, the book was written because the author likes children very much. Yan lang yung reason. Pero ang ating pinakang point dyan ay, kapag itong object, itong ating receiver ng action, ay nandito sa bandang unahan, yan na ay passive voice. At kung mapapansin mo, kung dito sa active voice, wrote, nag-iba yung form o forma ng verb. Nagkaroon ng helping verb o linking verb. Ay, itong helping verb o auxiliary verb na was, sa past tense siya. Tapos, past participle na written. Para ipakita na itong ating verb na to ay passive voice. Okay? Meron ding mga words o verbs na kapag ginawang passive voice ay hindi pwedeng walang preposition para maging tama. So, prepositions should be added to make them correct. Halimbawa, itong laughed. Yung laughed, itong laugh na to, ang gumagawa niyan ay si Nonoy, diba? Nonoy laughed hard when he heard the joke. So, si Nonoy ang gumagawa ng kilos. So, siya ang active. Itong verb na to ay active voice. Para maging passive voice yan, magiging ganito. Nonoy was laughed at. Merong at sa dulo. At nag-iba rin yung forma ng verb phrase. Nagkaroon ng past participle at itong helping verb o auxiliary verb na was. Nonoy was laughed at when he slipped on a banana peel. Meron ding mga words na cannot be used in the passive voice. Walang magagawang passive voice sa ganong verbs. Halimbawa, kung gagamitin natin na active, as active voice sa sentence, itong abide, bid, bleed, cling, come, cost, flee, float, flow, hesitate, mingle, quit, roar, soar. Yung mga verbs na yan ay hindi pwedeng gawing passive voice. Katulad nito, Kurt came to the church alone. Hindi pwedeng Kurt was came. Walang ganon. So, yan lang taga ang gamit niyan ay active voice. Rowelyn hesitated to answer the question. So, hindi siya pwede gawing passive voice. Rowelyn was hesitated. Walang ganon. Okay? Tingnan natin to. Paano natin gagawing active o passive ang verb? Halimbawa, meron tayong active voice na to. Meron tayong active voice na 8. Bale, to. Hari ang subject natin. 8, 6 shrimp at dinner. So, gagawin natin yung passive voice. Ilalagay natin yung object bilang subject. At yung subject dito sa ating voice as nasa huli ng sentence natin pag gumawa na tayo ng passive voice. For example, copyahin lang natin tong at dinner, lagyan natin ang kama, kaya naging at dinner. 6 shrimp, 6 shrimp, naging ito ang ating subject. Na dito sa active voice, yan ang ating object. So, dito sa passive voice, yan ang ating subject. Were eaten by Hari. At ang ating subject ay tagatanggap na ng kilos, hindi na doer ng action. So, at dinner, 6 shrimp were eaten by Hari. Kaya ito were eaten, past participle itong eaten, at itong ating helping verb o auxiliary verb ay plural since naging plural ang ating subject. 6 shrimp, okay? At ang ating subject ay Hari. Hindi yan affected dito sa verb phrase natin na passive voice were eaten. Kapag ganito naman, beautiful giraffes roam the savannah. Beautiful giraffes. Giraffe ang ating subject, di ba? Tagagawa ng kilos. Sila, roam. So, naging ang ating object na ay, the savannah is roamed by beautiful giraffes. So, itong ating object dito sa sa active voice, naging subject natin. Yun na ang ating subject. The savannah, singular, is roamed by beautiful giraffes. Laging ang verb sa passive voice ay nasa past participle tsaka merong kasamang helping o auxiliary verb. Pwedeng be verbs like is, was, or were. Dito, Sue changed the flat tire. So, tagagawa natin dito ay si Sue, diba? Dito, tagatanggap na natin si Sue pag ginawa nating passive voice. Magiging the flat tire, ang object natin dito ay the flat tire. Yan ang magiging subject natin pag ginawa natin na passive voice. Yung ating verb. The flat tire was changed by Sue. Ito naman, we are going to watch a movie tonight. We. Yan ang gumagawa ng kilos pag active. Magiging, nasa bandang huli na yan pag passive. Itong a movie is going to be watched by. Ito, may by na. Lagi din makikita natin ang by sa bandang pag passive voice. Ito, I ran the obstacle course in record time. The obstacle course was run by me in record time. Yung ating doer dito sa active voice ay naging receiver ng action dito sa passive voice. Ito namang, the crew paved the entire stretch of highway. Magiging yan. The entire stretch of highway was paved by the crew. Ito, tagatanggap na lang ng kilos yung subject na nandito sa sa active voice. Mom read a novel in one day. The novel was read by Mom in one day. So, ito, may by. I will clean the house every Saturday. The house will be cleaned by me every Saturday. Laging may by. At ito na ay tagatanggap ng kilos. Pag nandito yan sa active voice, ayan ay subject o doer ng action. Ito pa. The company requires staff to watch a safety video. The company requires staff to watch a safety video every year. So, ito na. The staff are required by the company to watch a safety video every year. Tom painted the entire house. The entire house was painted by Tom. Ito si Tom dito ang doer, dito receiver na si Tom. The teacher always answers the students' questions. So, yung teacher and doer, magiging receiver na yan dito. The students are always answered by the teacher. The choir really enjoys that piece. Ang ating subject ay choir, dito magiging object natin yan. That piece is really enjoyed by the choir. A forest fire destroyed the whole suburb. The whole suburb was destroyed by a forest fire. The two kings are signing the treaty. Ito ang ating doer ay the two kings. Magiging the treaty is being signed by the two kings. Naging receiver natin. The cleaning crew vacuums and dusts the office every night. Ito ang ating subject. Every night, the office is vacuumed and dusted by the crew. Itong by the crew, naging taga-receive na lang siya ng action. Ito, Larry generously donated money to the homeless shelter. So, itong si Larry, siya ang tagagawa, diba, dito sa active. Magiging taga-receive na lang natin yan dito sa passive. Money was generously donated to the homeless shelter by Larry. The wedding planner is making all the reservations. Itong ating wedding planner ang doer ng action, diba? So, magiging, ganito. All the reservations are being made by the planner. Ito, Susan will bake 2 dozen cupcakes for the bake sale. Si Susan doer, dito magiging ating lang yan, receiver. 2 dozen cookies will be baked by Susan for the bake sale. Ito, will. Kakopyahin lang din natin yan, will. Tapos lagyan natin ng helping verb, tsaka gawin natin past participle yung verb. The science class viewed the comet. The comet was viewed by the science class. The director will give you instructions. Then instructions will be given to you by the director. Kapag naman thousands of tourists, yan ating subject, visit the Grand Canyon every year. Magiging the Grand Canyon is visited by thousands of tourists every year. The homeowners remodel the house to help it sell. So, ang ating subject itong homeowners. Kaya, itong ating object, gawin natin subject pagdating dito sa passive. The house was remodeled by the homeowners to help it sell. The salt water corroded the metal beams. The metal beams were corroded kasi itong metal beams ay naging plural, kaya plural na din yung verb. The metal beams were corroded by the salt water. The kangaroo carried her baby in her pouch. Magiging ang ating kangaroo na subject, magiging object dito pagdating sa passive voice. The baby was carried by the kangaroo in her pouch. So, ganun lang. Para makagawa tayo, ma-transfer natin sa passive voice, ang active voice, gagawin lang natin na taga-tanggap ng action yung ating subject na nandun sa active voice. Okay? Ganun lang kadali. Halimbawa, ito. Harry, yan tagagawa. Pag ginawa natin yung passive voice, nandito na sa bandang dulo. At meron niyang by. Harry ate. Ang ate na to sa active voice, pag ginawa natin passive voice, since ito ay nasa past tense, kaya itong were eaten, past participle, tsaka dapat yan ay was, pero dahil itong object dito sa active voice ay naging subject dito sa ating passive voice, kaya naging plural, so plural din ang ating gagamitin sa verb. Kaya naging were eaten, since past tense na yung eat, past din yung helping verb o auxiliary verb na be verb were, plus past participle eaten, kaya ganyan yung itsura niya. At dinner, 6 shrimp were eaten by Harry. Ito sa active voice, tagagawa ng subject, yung ating subject, tagagawa ng kilos, itong ating subject. Pagdating dito sa passive, taga-receive na lang ng action, yung ating subject. At laging mayroong by na kasama. Okay? Thank you!